going on? It's JT and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Stories, and it is Leeds United 6, Cardiff City 0. Demolition, destruction, evisceration of anything you could ever encapsulate in a beautiful game of football. Leeds have done it today. Cardiff were absolutely ran through like a vindaloo on a hot summer's night. Say it with me, baby. Leeds United top of the table, reclaiming the lead over the playoff positions, reclaiming our goal difference with 7. Sorry, did I say at the beginning 6-0? Sorry, I meant 7. 7-0 Leeds United. Leeds United 7-0. Cardiff City absolutely bolstering the goal difference big time. 7 goals. And if I seen it correctly, no it wasn't. Pirro scored the 95th minute, Cardiff 2-0. So 6 different goal scorers, 7 goals. I actually ended the stream just before Pirro's last goal there because I got a notification saying it's full time. Ended the stream and then Pirro scored to make it 7. So flipping it, there you go, son. But 7 goals for Leeds United, and for the first time in a long time, a consistent 2-half performance. Now, what do I mean by that? If you're relatively new and you haven't heard us say about this before or watched a lot of Leeds this year, either we're shit in the first half, we're kind of slow, we're cumbersome, and we're not really performing very well. In the second half, boom, something switches. We actually start playing some football and we turn the style on. Or we're cooking a little bit in the first half, we're cooking. Second half, handbrake on, keys out of the ignition, toss them out the window. You know what I mean? That's what we end up doing a lot of the time. However, today, we were slowly cooking in the first half. We were actually very, very dominant, 10 shots to 0. Well, they ended up getting 1 shot, I think, right at the end of the half, but 10-0 for 90% of that first half there, and then just unable to get that third or fourth goal that we really, really deserved. Only going into halftime 2-0 really was doing a disservice for Leeds. Should have been 4, 5, 6, 7. We were all saying there, and I mean, it really could have been in that first half. And you're just hoping, can Leeds actually keep that momentum going into the second half? Build on that, maybe make a couple of changes, freshen things up, and get some legs in there and get things cooking. And we actually did it. We actually continued to play the football we were playing in the first half, continued to create the gaps, continued to create the spaces, and made it 7-0. And that is crazy to say, but that is doing a disservice to Leeds. It should have been 10, 11, 12-0. It really should. DJ, I had a bet builder on him getting a hat-trick. He should have got me a hat-trick. I did have a bet builder on him getting me a hat-trick. He should have got me a hat-trick. But alas, wasn't quite to be. It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Bet builder's going to have to go missing. And when Leeds are getting 7-0 wins, I'm not here upset complaining. Because all I care about is Leeds getting back to the Premier League, getting back to the promised land. And if we continue to play in that manner, then I see no reason why we can't. I do have to say, the aforementioned Dan James was my man of the match. I thought today he was phenomenal. He was really making a nuisance of himself from minute 1 till minute 70 or wherever he got subbed off in their 65th, 70th minute. And I thought he's really starting to build a string of good performances now. Really starting to build it. He's been building it for a long time. Like in terms of playing well, getting the odd goal or an assist. But 2 assists and a goal today. And could have been a lot more. Heavily involved. Earned the penalty that got Leeds the 5th goal from Pirro. Today, Dan James showed that he's not just potentially got the quality for this league. But that he could develop to become a top Premier League player if we were to get there as well. We'll have to wait and see. Very early doors on that. It's different league, different commodity. We'll have to wait and see how things cook there. But I was really, really impressed with Dan James. His work rate, his desire, his heart, his tenacity, things we say week in, week out. And his end product is just getting better and better and better. Although his finishing does need a little bit of work because he could have made me some good money today. But I thought his heart, the heart that he showed to continue with that same energy from minute 1 till he got hooked was just sensational. He was my man of the match today. I'd have to say close second. Firpo, 2 assists again for him today. I thought he was really, really good going forward. Could have got a booking, would have done me very nicely on the old bet builder, but hey ho, what can you do again? But those were my two standout performers today. I thought Solomon was very well versed himself. I thought he was very good in that first half, especially. Even in the second half, I thought he was decent. I thought Perot was good, not great. A lot of people are saying great, and I know he just got the brace right at the end there. I thought he was good. I did think there were still portions in the game where he went missing. Am I over-egging this? Am I making something that isn't there? Please let me know what you guys think. I just think there were little patches in the game where he went missing a tiny bit and he was just kind of drifting in and out. But in terms of his actual ball-playing ability, in terms of his first touch, his link-up play, it was improved today compared to other games. Now, we do have to caveat all of this by saying Cardiff were absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful today. And you know when Leeds beat them 2-0 earlier on in the season, they might have even gone down to 10 men. I can't remember it well, but all I know is they were fucking dreadful that game. Dreadful. And Leeds should have dispatched of them way better than we did. We edge-maxed the 2-0 win with Perot scoring in the 85th minute to make it 2-0. And I was saying, as everyone else was, poor performance from Leeds. Very poor. Very, very poor. Did we control the game? Did we dominate? Yes, but poor. Because it should have been 5, 6, 7, 8. Cardiff were there for the taking. And today they came the same. There for the taking. And we actually took them today. We took them to the cleaners. Go on, son. Buy me a carton of milk on your way home. Absolute demolition job. Should have been more. So I'm very, very happy with that one. I can't complain. And now onwards and upwards. I'm just going to check out of slight hope that somehow, some way, Derby equalised. They didn't. So it was still Sheffield United 1-0 in the other game. So they're still hot on our tails. Burnley drawing 0-0 against Portsmouth, though, is very, very good for Leeds. Now building a little bit of a gap above the playoff places. Could have been a lot more if we'd have beaten Burnley last week. If we'd have beaten Burnley last week, we would be cooking right now. Absolutely cooking. And we'd be on a hot win streak. But if, buts, maybes. You can't live in a world of if, buts, and maybes. But let me know what you guys thought of the game. Do you think I'm waffling? Do you think I'm waffling Joe Weller podcast? Do you think I'm spitting facts? Do you agree with me about Perot? Do you agree with me about my Dan James man of the match? I want to hear what you guys have to say is your man of the match. I think it's close between the two, of Firpo and Dan James in there for me, though. So that's why I want to know what you guys have to say. See if you agree with me on that one. And yeah, just let me know what your overall sentiment with Leeds is. Do you feel like this side can get promoted now? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. For now, guys, though, I will see you very, very soon. And au revoir, my brothers and my sisters.